Now I'm joined by Mike Baird. Mike, what was the cause for the horrible start for the North Bay Battalion?
I think their first two goals were kind of unlucky on us, and maybe we got down on ourselves a little bit. But I think once we popped that third one, the train's not going to stop moving now.
And it seems like a lot of momentum is on your side. Was it a bad time for the buzzer to hit?
I think so. Yeah, I wish we could have had another 10 minutes there to finish off the period and maybe tie her up there.
And Mike, for you, what does it mean to be getting back into the lineup with regular minutes? You're on the fourth line right now. What does it mean for you to be getting regular minutes?
It's huge. I mean, that's the only way you're going to get better is if you're on the ice and playing. And you know, I love Stan as a coach, and I love that he puts me out there.
And back last season in the playoffs against Barrie Colts, you did receive a suspension, 20 games, which carried over to this year. For a fan that's watching that might not know what happened, can you just bring us through what happened?
Well, there's a little bit of a line brawl, and you know, heat of the moment, my first playoff game, things kind of got out of hand, and I did something I shouldn't have done. I look back at it now, and I obviously regret it, but it was kind of just me in there wrestling around. But.
And you had your hand on his shirt, is that what it was? I read that on the article there.
Yeah, well, like I said, in the heat of the moment, I don't really remember what happened, but I'm sure there was definitely my hand on his jersey.
And what do you mean to this battalion team? What do you bring?
I'm just a hard-working guy that plays up and down the wing. Not really a big playmaker, point getter, but I obviously want to work on that in these years to come. So when I'm 19, 20-year-old, I can step in and fill a role.
And you obviously fight every now and then. You're in hockeyfights.com.
Yeah, that's part of my game too. I'm not going to back down. So I always like a tussle once in a while. It's fun.
And Mike, you're from a very interesting town of Cayuga. What was it like growing up in Cayuga?
Small town. Everyone knows each other. If you get in trouble, by the time you get home, your mom already knew what you did. It was kind of that type of town.
And one heck of a racetrack as well.
Yeah, very loud.
All right, so the next 20 minutes of play, you have the momentum. You are going to get a few minutes of play as well. What is your team as a whole going to do to get this win here, to come from behind?
Just keep working hard and keep the train going. Use this momentum that we got going here at the end of the period and carry it on to the third.
Mike, appreciate this. It was a pleasure of our first chat.
No, thank you.